let's measure success of skill centers, right? This is one of the measuring success of skill centers from number trained to number employed. That's the key. Where is this gap? Again, I'm looking at this gap because, and you're looking at the renewable energy sector, so you can use that as an example. How do we bridge that gap? I keep asking this question.
I think in India, from my experience, little experience, there is a lot of gap between academic world and the industrial world, right? So let's not blame the government alone. Like, I think industry and academia should sit together, and demand should come from industry. I come from the industry. I think we often less interact with the academic world. So interaction with the academia, demand should come from the industry, and the educational institutions should supply the demand. So this is A, right? And to be globally competitive, I come from Coimbatore, which is called as the pump city of Asia, right? You need to have German engineering, Japanese quality, Italian finish at Chinese prices, combined
sounds like
with
that old Rajkumar song.
Combined
Raj Kapoor, sorry.
Combined with Korean efficiency.
Mere juta hai Japani or iska, I don't know.
So all that is possible by skilling, and I think Coimbatore's got the right ecosystem, you know. Very few cities around the world have that ecosystem, you know, like Stuttgart in Germany or Shenzhen in China. I think Coimbatore will be known for an industrial innovation zone if we continuously to work on the skill set and, you know, skill schools working together, academic world and the industry working together.
Right. No, I'm going to come to a little provocative question because everyone throws it to the government and says, why isn't the government doing this? Look, skilled workers is the need of the industry. You all need to be doing that, right? I mean, industry needs to be saying, I don't have the skilled manpower. What can I do to train and have internships and employment sort of schemes that build in the skill levels? So should we say, or what would be the way out? Do we de-emphasize government and you say that the skill business should be run privately? The government could fund the best of them, but the government should get off this vehicle. The industry knows what to do with what skills it wants.
I think what the government should do is, should tie up with the best of the institutes in Germany and Switzerland. These are the countries where skilling is at its best level. Actually, it's dwindling down there too. Create syllabuses which are available for the industry. The industry should do the training. And the government should allow the industries, depending on the duration of the courses, allow the industry to give a diploma, because MSD, Ministry of Skill Development, has under the NCVET program a skill certificate as well as a diploma certificate. Now, the government should give both choices to the industry. You do a 2-year course, you are allowed as a company to give a skill certificate. You do a 3-year course, as a company, you can give a diploma certificate, diploma in tool and die making, diploma as CNC machining technology or whatever. But one fundamental thing which I forgot to touch upon earlier, when you talk about these ITIs and all that, one fundamental mistake, what has been happening in the past, the trainers in the ITIs are engineers. How can an engineer who never held tools in his hand go and train people? People think engineers can be trainers. Engineers cannot be trainers. The typical Indian engineer cannot be trainers.
I hope there are no engineers out here who are doing that. But
the engineers can do many things.
Right.
But I'm talking about skill deployment. Mm-hmm. Taking a tool in the hand and showing how to do it. Because the engineer himself has never done it. So
you are saying who should they appoint?
They should take these people who have passed out of the NTTFs or from institutes like ours, who have done a skilling program for 3.5 years, have in each region, southern regions, western region, in Bangalore, for example, one of the first tie-ups what India had with Germany, with the state of Baden-Württemberg, was the Foreman Training Institute, FTI. Today, people think you don't need a foreman training. That's actually a master training institute. But the whole thing has dwindled. It's become something else now. So we need these master training institutes everywhere. Why do we have fantastic, chefs and pastry makers? Because Taj hotels put up these training centers in few places in the country, and cooks are being trained very professionally, ITC also, and they are getting jobs now in other hotels, and even doing their own startups. Individuals are starting. I recently met a lady in Coimbatore who was trained at ITC. She started doing, pastries and all that. It's all finally hand skills. So engineers cannot do hand skills unless they themselves have gone through a skill training program.